Hello and welcome to a video review for Transformers Age of Extinction Drift, or as they called on his package, Autobot Drift. Luckily I bought this guy at the yesterday held Transformers convention bots in the Netherlands. Me and Lockdown from Starlight.de drove to Netherlands from Germany to visit old friends and get our hands on a few figures. And luckily Comic Toys NL sold Wave 2 of Transformers Age of Extinction toys, including Drift, Slash, Strafe, and also Wave 2 of the Voyager figures like Galvatron and Hound. Sadly I didn't get the chance to buy a Hound, but with Drift I bought Galvatron, which you will see in a separate review. Now we will take a look at Drift, and yeah, as I said, we went to the Netherlands, and yeah, Comic Toys sold Wave 2, and I'm really happy I got him. Why I show you in a few seconds. First, I want to take a look at the package he comes in. He comes in robot mode, holding his two long swords over cross. His two little swords, or smaller swords, are stored in here, and as I said, he comes in robot mode. Here's the pic of his car mode. He transforms into a Bugatti, and if I'm not wrong, Veyron. I'm not quite sure. I read about it at Wikipedia. On his side, you see a small artwork of him with his mask. I think it's a mask. I'm not quite sure. We have to see in the movie. It's also the same artwork, just a small like this. I really dig his artwork. He looks really like a samurai and like an old-fashioned warrior who seeks for honor. And what's kind of interesting is he's a Decepticon which turns sides to the Autobots, and now will support Optimus Prime and his fellows in the war against the Decepticons. And how it turns out we will see in a few weeks in Transformers Age of Extinction. We now see Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Series M4 number 6. On the side there's nothing to see. What is kind of interesting is these shiny symbols, which makes me think it's the Hong Kong version. I hope it's Chinese. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Could also be something similar. I'm not familiar with this language. Okay, we have the Transformers logo. It's a sticker which is on clear plastic, so if you look from above, it seems like this Transformers logo is printed on the white, on the package, on the cardboard, but it's not. It's on the plastic, on the clear plastic, which is really nice. Up here we have the Age of Extinction logo. So far for the front. Look at the back. We have a small text. Autobot Drift used to fight for the Decepticons, now he wields his swords against them alongside the heroic Autobots. And we have here a small sticker, again with, I think it's Chinese. Chinese sentences. I don't know what this means. We have a look at the other figures of Wave 2, namely Strafe and Dinobot Slash. Here it says Bugatti mode, but not which kind of Bugatti. As I said, I think it's a Veyron. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Again, and here's his robot mode, but let's look for it in person. Excuse me. As I said, he's a blue Bugatti. He has black rear spoilers. His tires are inside painted silver, which I really dig. We have silver front lights. We have a small Bugatti logo painted red. No details here, but it's okay. I would kind of preferred these things in black too, but it's still okay. It's a really nice paint. The blue is a really dark tone, and we also have this light blue, shiny, metallic looking paint apps on the front and on the sides and also on the back. Silver painted backlights. Here we have the Bugatti logo. Maybe I can show you. Yeah, looks really good. And I guess some people will cry about how small he is. Oh, I forgot to mention his Autobot symbol on the side door, which is also really cool. I think there will be some people who cry about how small he is, but I think it's okay. A short comparison here is with Universal Sound, and I think it's still pretty good in size comparison. More size comparison with Voyager class Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. I think it's a good comparison, and the other two Autobot cars from Age of Extinction. And I think it really looks good together. Here we have the Autobots, Missing Hound, which I said I hadn't the chance to get him. I think he was one of the first sold out figures at the booth of Comic Toys. Maybe next time. I think they look really pretty together, if you ask me. It's a nice, here we have this green black car, the blue car, the black and yellow car. It's a really nice setup in my opinion. So for the transformation, just a quick comparison with Generations IDW, Bumblebee, and yeah, as I said, good in comparison size wise. This transformation is kinda easy. Transforming to robot mode is still fun, not frustrating, but turning back from robot mode to car mode is kind of frustrating. I'll transform him back in car mode at the end of the review to show you what I mean. Let's see for ourselves. Which is really nice is that you can store his weapons in car mode, which is not very common lately. So we have his long swords stored under here, and his short swords, dagger-like swords, you can see it through a windshield, are stored under the roof of the car. So removing the swords, car rolls really good on the wheels. It's a good plastic in my opinion. It feels worthy and not such cheap plastic as some might think. If you were lucky and could without problems turn him into car mode, everything sits really good. No flopping around, everything locks in place really good. So for transformation, we remove the doors from this slot here and kinda wiggle them a bit out. You can see his shoulders turn inside a bit more than in robot mode, and flip that up to become his shoulder pads, which really look good in my opinion. Kind of the same metallic blue like the stripes on those car mode sides. Now we will remove the this section from the rest of the car mode, removing his short swords, which are stored with help of these two slots in here. Collapse this inside, and turn around, so his front of the windshield looks backwards, looks down on this robot mode. Then you want to unfold his feet, turn his car mode sides a bit down, rotate this inwards like so, and flip down his robot chest like this. The head will pop out a bit with the chest of the bird mode, and bring head in position. And sometimes it's working, but a few times not. It's kinda interesting how this should get on here. So you see, here's a small gap. I think it should be possible to plug this in here, but it can't. It's the wrong angle to pin it up here, so it won't stay in place. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not quite sure. It does not lock in place. Not really. Maybe you should try a bit around to see if you get the position to work, but it's not floppy. It stays pretty okay in my opinion. It could be better, but it still works. So basically he's in this robot mode, and I think most people will not like his backpack. It's collapsed pretty okay, but for some people it's still too messed up, too much backpack on him. What is nice, you can store his weapons on his back using the backpack like this. So you have his smaller swords on his back, stay looking out of his backpack a bit, which looks really good. Sorry, but you will always have his car mode shells looking out on the front of him. It's no ball joint, but I think you can securely deplug this section here with a bit pressure. Let's try this. Can grab it. Good. No. I'm too weak today. Doesn't matter. Oh, come on. So, bring this up together. I really like his robot mode. It looks like a samurai kind of warrior, and his mask looks really nice. It has golden paint apps. It looks like he wants to cover his true face to fear his foes. And let's zoom in a bit. Does figures light piping? Looks like it has some light piping. maybe I could get this on camera. Just grab my phone and making some light. Yep, light piping, as you see. This points for him. You can also store his long swords in his backpack using these slots which were used to store short swords in car mode, and so you can have the swords sticking out like this. I don't know if I like it. It kind of looks too stupid in my opinion. So if you want to grab his swords, he needs to grab it with the edges, which is kind of unhealthy in my opinion. You can also try to store them. No, doesn't work very well. Let's forget about this. But you can store them like this, which is a better opinion, I think. Looks much better, I think. And storing short swords here. Yeah, looks much better in my opinion. But do as you like. Your choice. But it's kind of nice that we have opportunities to store swords. A small look at the swords. This is one of his shorter swords. Get some focus. I would have liked the swords painted in the same golden color as his face. So they look a bit too dull in my opinion. I think with the golden paint it would have looked awesome, or maybe silver paint. Yeah. So with his handles you can also plug the swords in his hands like this, but I've never seen a samurai fighting like this, so I think they are just storing them on robot and car mode. Yeah, take a look at the robot mode. As I said, the head is well painted and really looks cool. I really liked the samurai look all over him. We have the shoulder plates, which reminds me on a samurai gear, and we have kind of the same plates on his legs. His chest looks really good. I really like that they made the front of the Bugatti to his chest. Kind of reminds me on Generation 1, where carbots always had, nearly always had the car front as a chest. And I guess a bit more paint apps would have been nice, but he still looks good. He really resembles his movie appearance, as far as I can tell. His feet look a bit chunky, a bit oversized in my opinion, but it's not a major problem, I think. It's a nice car transformer, absolutely. As I said, he resembles the movie character really good. These car parts you can move a bit more to the back to make him less bulkier. What can I say? On the back, sure, he's kind of messed up with all the car parts on his back. But I think Hasbro made a good job with him. I have no idea how personally could him make better. So becoming the doors to his shoulder pads is really nice. The transformation of the legs is okay, nothing unusual, and becoming the chest is also nice. He's quite poseable. His head is all ball joint. His shoulders are on ratchet joints, which are really good, not too tight, not too loose. His elbow is also on ratchet, you can hear. His hands can swivel a bit more inside, but it's not a ball joint, it's just here, as you can see. It's okay. I would have loved ball jointed hands, or kind of rotating hands. Would have been cool if he could make some more awesome poses, but okay. He can turn at the elbows. No articulation in his on his stomach. Also ratchet jointed hips. He can rotate his legs here. Knee joint. You should be able to move him a bit more, I think. Yeah. You need to fold this way up, back as far as it goes, to allow him a bit more movability in his knee joint. But it could have been more, in my opinion. Yeah, his legs, his feet move a bit, but it's kind of because of transformation. So far, a nice posability. Could have been a bit more better, but it's still satisfying in my opinion. And as I said, you can make some cool poses with him, holding his swords and be like, "Whoo! I will cut you into pieces." I'm really looking forward how he sounds in the movie, because in the movie he will be voiced by Ken Watanabe, which I really like since I saw him in Inception and as Dr. Serizawa in Godzilla, and I think he's a really good actor, and I think he's a perfect voice for Drift in the movie, so I'm really looking forward to this. I hope he will have a good appearance in the movie. It would be really sad seeing him for 2 or 3 seconds and saying just 1 or 2 short sentences. I really think he would make up a good character for showing a bit of his backstory and telling things about honor and true fighting skills and so on. I'm really hoping we will see a good Drift in the movie, and here we have Drift with his Autobot friends Optimus Prime, Crosshairs, and Bumblebee from Wave 1, and I think he really fits or really blends in with the other guys, and makes a really good team up, and yeah. So far for size comparison, we took our first glimpse of Drift in the latest trailer, where he's standing in the near of Grimlock while he unleashes his fire breath, and yeah. As I said, transforming back to car mode is a bit frustrating, and I'll show you now what I mean. First we flip down shoulder panels, straighten the arms. This, rotating his backpack, flipping out the car parts, and rotating feet in, flip that out, and putting his legs together like this. One of the major problems in his transformation back to car mode is that you need to line up everything perfectly to keep everything locked in place. It's kind of difficult because if you do not straighten and line up everything correctly, it keeps popping out everything and everywhere, and you can see this part of the back section where his swords down robot mode plugs into this pins on here, and you need to tap that in between the spoiler parts, like, come on, like this. Here are small pins that need to be inside this car part, these blue parts, like this. A good indicator for am I right or am I wrong is that you should take a look at his knee pads or leg pads, because if they are too lowered here, it's kind of hindering the wheels in car mode. It won't roll pretty good. So you need to have them folded in a bit. Next step, you want to move the shoulders in like this, before and after. Then you want to align that really good, because it's the main problem, as you will see in a few seconds, I guess. But okay, if it looks like everything works perfectly now. Yeah. Always when I want to show you something. Okay, so maybe I tried enough to know where are the problems. Oh, I forgot to store his weapons inside, but it's not a problem. It was meant to show you the transformation and its issues. But it seems like I aligned everything correctly, so transforming him to car mode was pretty quick and pretty secure. Yeah. Maybe you want to look that his hands are kinda under his pads here. I'll open his door so you can see what I mean, like this. And yeah, as I said, everything sits perfectly. Every time I want to show something, I hate it. Murphy's Law. So what I meant was, when you don't have everything aligned correctly, his side panels, his shoulders, upper arms will pop out every effing time. Excuse me. And this is what bugs me. But if you do it 2 or 3 times, you know how to line up everything pretty nice. And yeah, so now it works. I tried it a few times, and every time it was a disaster to get everything popped in properly. Okay, so this one turned out good. Maybe next time I will have problems to transform it back again or something when camera is not on. So this time I was lucky. Sorry that I couldn't show you what I meant, but I think I could explain a bit what I meant. And overall, it's a nice figure. Not the best in the line, and not the best in retrospective of 30 years of Transformers. But if you want to collect figures for the Transformers Age of Extinction movie, I can say it's okay to buy him. Maybe you want to wait to the movie to see if he turns into a helicopter in the movie, because there will be a second drift in Voyager class. At first I thought we'll see a Voyager-sized car mode, but it turned out to be a repaint of Transformers Dark of the Moon. What was the name of the helicopter? I can't remember right now, but in Wave 2, I guess, there was a helicopter in the toy line of Dark of the Moon, and which will get a new hat and will become a repaint for Drift, resembling his colors of the car mode. I'm not right sure if we will see it in a movie. Maybe you want to wait to a movie to decide if you want to get a car or get a helicopter. But I would prefer the car mode, I think. As I said, he looks good with the other guys, with the other Transformers in car mode from the movie. And he has the swords, and he's nice but not perfect. But I think you will have some fun with him. I think he's a good base to modify and to repaint and so on. So maybe you want to get your hands on him. Yeah, he will be released in Wave 2. I think in Europe we will see them maybe in end of August or September, but not as fast as in the US, I think. Yeah, I'm really happy to got him right now, before most of the Americans did. Sorry guys, I hope you will see him on shelf soon. When I look at this section, I think they could have painted it silver. It's the motor section, I think. Does he have a rear motor? I need to Google that. But a bit more silver paint here would have been nice. They used silver here, so why don't they? It's just a bit silver. They couldn't have used it. Damn it. But okay. It's still a pretty decent figure, and maybe my review made you buy him. If so, let me know. Let me also know what you think of the figure, and please comment, subscribe, and visit starblight.de. Sorry, only in English, in German, and get some fresh news on Transformers in Germany and also Europe. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time, and till then.